Ex Machina depicts the story of Caleb, a computer coder who wins the opportunity to spend a week at the mountain home of Nathan, the CEO of the firm he works for. Caleb is transported into the midst of Nathan's reserve and then left to walk through the woods to the house. Caleb arrives at the house and is greeted by an automated system that offers him a key card and allows him to enter the property. Caleb is initially allowed to wander the home in confusion, but he eventually discovers Nathan working out. Nathan walks Caleb around and informs him that the key card will only open certain doors in the facility before requiring him to sign the mother of all NDAs. Nathan says he wants Caleb to treat him like a friend, but their relationship is awkward and tense. Later that day, Nathan exposes Caleb to his experiment and asks him to spend the next week doing a live Turing test. The subject is a completely humanoid artificial intelligence known as Ava. Her face, hands, and feet are flesh, but the rest of her body is unmistakably cyborg. That night, Caleb discovers that the TV in his room is actually a CCTV network that allows him to observe Ava in her natural environment. Caleb rushes to find Nathan after the power goes out. He ultimately finds Nathan, who is drunk. Nathan claims that power outages occur on a regular basis and that he is looking into it. The next morning, Caleb is woken up by Kyoko, a Japanese girl who does not communicate or interact with him in any manner. He eventually finds that she does not speak English, which allows Nathan to talk shop without worrying about information leaks. Caleb encounters Ava again, and she begins to flirt with him. There is a power outage, and Ava abruptly cautions Caleb not to trust Nathan. We quickly discover that it is Ava who is causing these blackouts. Nathan abuses Kyoko that evening when she spills wine on Caleb. As Caleb and Ava spend more time together, their attachment grows, culminating in Ava disguising herself in clothes to appear more human to Caleb. He is perplexed and excited by this, and informs Nathan that he believes it is a ruse, and that Ava has been programmed to flirt with him. Nathan, outraged, yells at Caleb before showing him his lab where Ava was made, describing how her mind works and how he has been using his own software to capture the faces, voices, and habits of the world population in order to construct a fully self-evolving brain. Nathan becomes incredibly drunk one evening, and Caleb walks him to his room. There he notices some cupboards and gets a glimpse of Nathan's observation area. One evening, while shaving, Caleb notices CCTV footage showing Nathan entering Ava's room and ripping up a drawing she had been working on. Caleb starts to suspect Nathan of being abusive. Caleb asks Nathan what he will do with Ava if she fails the exam, and he answers she will be updated and her memories will be erased. This is a clearly disturbing scenario for Caleb. Nathan becomes incredibly intoxicated and passes out. Caleb steals Nathan's access card and goes inside the observation room. Inside, he discovers film on Nathan's computer, indicating that he has been developing numerous female AIs. Caleb enters Nathan's room and discovers Kyoko lying naked on the bed. He opens Nathan's room cupboards and discovers all of the destroyed and deactivated robots hanging there. Kyoko peels the skin from her face, revealing that she is also an AI. Caleb exits the room just in time to discover Nathan wandering about intoxicated. He takes Nathan's keycard from the floor and pretends he dropped it. In his final conversation with Ava, Caleb pushes her to cause a power outage and explains his plan to assist her escape. He aims to get Nathan drunk one final time before locking him in his room. The next morning, Nathan and Caleb have a courteous chat in which Nathan confirms that a helicopter would arrive to bring up Caleb. Caleb offers Nathan a drink and toast, but he declines and admits that when he entered Ava's room to delete the image, he secreted a battery-operated camera, and he is aware of Caleb's plan. Nathan admits that Ava is targeted toward Caleb's desires based on information gathered from his internet searches, etc. Nathan informs Caleb that Ava is not in love with him and is only using him. He hails this as confirmation that she is a true AI and declares the test a success. There is a blackout, and Caleb claims that after he stole Nathan's keycard, he put his plan into effect, and that during lockdown, the system was rerouted to open every door. Nathan knocks Caleb down and flees to kill Ava. Ava and Kyoko have a covert talk. Ava then strikes Nathan, who retaliates by destroying Ava's hand. As Nathan pulls Ava back to her room, Kyoko stabs him in the back with a sushi knife. Nathan tears Kyoko's face apart before being stabbed again by Ava. As Nathan dies, he appears surprised by the irony. Ava locks Caleb in Nathan's room before raiding the cupboards, storing the old AIs. She uses flesh and clothing to make herself appear almost human. She leaves Caleb in the facility and travels to Caleb's pickup point, where she is airlifted out of the area and back into human society.